cliffhanger, huh? Tim's still talking to the visible people. At this point, I just want to say hi again. I said on the 22nd of February 2022 at 2:22 that I understand the responsibility of telling this story, that it is a story which started so long ago. And so my attempt is to align with that story, to catch that wave. In so doing, it has brought me insights to myself, which I have shared with you, and which I will continue to share with you, because we are in a magical time. The changes happening here on Earth are no joke. They were prophesied, and we are living them. We are co-creators of this. My role, if I'm ever allowed to have one, and I use my free will right now to ask the angels, my guardian angels, my spirit guides, my spirit team, to intervene in my unfolding, in my self-development. I am a part of this story, as we all are, every single one of us. There's no hierarchy in this. I want to connect with you to serve the same thing that we all serve. I just want to be a part of your story. You know, I want to be in this love story. And I want to reach out to an angel. Because that's all I want to do. And I want to say, be strong, my love. The experiences we are going through experience the divine, isn't it? As he told us. That's all you can do. If we can align, that's all I want. And I know that's my work that's been pointed out by everybody. My only way to get through to you, apart from a bit of this playfulness, is going within. An hour in a child realising, anyway, hopefully I'll fit in a minute a little extra unheard part of the story, unsaid. But I'm just going to keep playing. Okay, continue the book. Flash, May 2019. In May, my teacher told me, imagination is fine, just reset. This helped me a lot, leading into the first and only dress rehearsal. It may have helped more in January, but I could not hear it yet. I spent many a moment just drifting on the surface of this experience. So alluring, like you're just about to top the rise and see, just about to open the door and arrive. In the early days, it was just an endless return to a beautiful longing that opened my eyes. Then it took on form and shape in me. It was my dream come, and I was too slow to catch it. You see, what floored me when I saw Emma was all internal. I saw her. She revealed to me, and I saw her essence, and it set my essence on fire. I'm not being weird or spiritual. That is just all I can say. Also, I knew without knowing now how that we share something very powerful. The same teacher. Consequences. On the 25th of April 2009, I sat and consciously laid on paper in my journal the partner I would like. It covered 2 pages. Simple. I listed attributes and made it clear I had faith in the process. I let it go. On the back of one of the sheets of paper, I put my real dream, the biggest of my life, to help my teacher with his work. I only noticed this fact now, on July 29th, 2019, once I saw how close 2 dreams were in one book on 1 page. It all clicked. That was why the consequences were so obvious. It was a double dream coming true. Everything double, the coincidence, the magic and the consequence. All along I was aware of this double quality to it all, and now I saw how my small part had helped shape it, thought, word, and now deed. Spinning, spinning, falling, always with love and a feverish excitement throughout January. I would awake. A beer-fueled sleep would give up and say, oh, go on then, dream with your eyes open then. I began at this time to realise I was in an odd position. I had already crossed the line by going to Boudin's to find her. I was looking for her on the outside. This was wrong, yet I had to. I had never felt so compelled. It didn't work. It drove me crazy. No one knew her. The lady in the cafe, who seemed to be her friend, had gone off sick. The guy I left a card with for Emma disappeared too. I had fallen, crazy, stupid, deeply in love with a ghost. Even the shop itself where I bought and left the card was torn apart and rebuilt. Flashes in time. My teacher told a story of Tulsidas. When Tulsidas was a young man, he was in love with a woman. She went away and he searched and searched for her. Through trials and tribulations he found her. She told him to take that desire for her and put it within, and he would never want for anything again. This story came to me in the middle of the night thanks to YouTube. It took root in me as I felt that was where I would find her. This took me deeper into the mystery, but also cleared the mystery, as I trusted something in me would filter and succeed where my mind was overcome and failing. Dive into that ocean of clarity. Dive into that ocean of kindness. The love of my teacher has no limits. Spinning, spinning, falling. Try to sleep, get up, go, work harder, don't think, go, work. I was working with some good guys at the time. It was great to distract me. We were building a little house on the side of a windmill, one of the highest points in the Algarve, almost Alentejo. One day we drove up there and it was thick mist all the way up, winding up and up. Finally, literally the last meters, we broke free of the cloud and had a sun-drenched sea of cloud to look at. Only Monchique and a few other high points showing. It was stunning. As we worked, the temperature change sent the mist to low cloud, then to higher. To see the process so clearly was brilliant. Then back to concrete. Oh shit, the amount of concrete we poured. Rain caught from the roof, electric from a generator, supplies from the local guys as long as they weren't stuck in the mud, and Ruslan. When I think I am working too hard, I think of Ruslan. This guy, Ukrainian as it happens, was labouring for us all day and then doing nighttime security, basically 20-hour days. Then there was Vladimir, Ukraine, and Jumbo from Georgia. We had a ball really up there. Kings of the world with such a view. The work was hard, but helped distract me. Like my thoughts at the time, the scope of the view drew the eye over and over. I had very much, by the start of February, set myself a feverish pace of work, and try to sleep to literally up my general pace. If I was to catch back up with this moment I felt I was chasing. I'll leave you on a cliffhanger there, I reckon. I've got loads more, if anyone was interested. It's a great story. And I want to share it with you. Told you. And I told you I would be myself. As is this book. Everything I'm reading to you, I wrote. I haven't gone over it and changed it. It was written at different times through these last years. That was written in 2019. But it's fun. And I want to have fun with you. I want to be Mr. Visible talking to visible people soon. And I can't control it. But I can play, can't I? And play is the language of this universe. To realise how, nature plays, everything plays. It's so beautiful. And I know there's a reason for this time. But I'd like to share with you a little part of the story that has never been said, and it's not written in my book, but just for a laugh. "24th of July, 2022. Emma's inner child jumps with delight, looking up at her mother and father, pleading with them internally, saying, go on. Mother and father look at each other again, find that place within them, that comfort zone, that beautiful harmony. They look once more at that inner child. The inner child is just over the moon. Beautiful bedroom full of everything that she could ever want. But she jumps up and down and just pleads and says, I just want to play. And I have a playmate. And that playmate, she's known for so long. Finally, the mother and father hold hands and go, oh, why not? Why not? In the outer world, Emma looks at the sunflower card for the 1000th time. She looks at the cover, the sunflower. She opens it and reads it for the 1000th time. She reads it again, the writing at the end curling around because it didn't want to finish. She finishes at the point of love and hope. She looks again at the number. She finally reaches for her phone. She worries, she doubts, and then finally her worries and doubts gone. And she, who knows? It's another story, isn't it? Who knows what she'll do? Somewhere else on the planet, there's another inner child just knowing that it has the greatest playmate. This inner child also has a mother and father. And they look longingly at what that child has. It's a happy child. It's the happiest of children. And yet it too wants a playmate. And it just knows that it will be okay to just play